another edition of the Buzz Week in Review. I'm Scott Douglas, along with Ann Holliday, who said she was wearing pink today so we wouldn't match, but yet she shows up with a green shirt.
But I wore something girly that I knew you wouldn't wear.
Yeah, but it's colors, though. It was.
Oh, all right.
Well, I didn't.
Right.
Whatever.
I have pink on.
Okay. We'll let it go this time.
Okay.
So, what's going on this week, Ann?
Oh, Scott, it's a sad week. Lots of death.
Yeah.
This week.
Seems like, what is going on?
I don't know. That fire in Brockway on Thursday, Brockway only has 2,000 people in it. And 10 people, 8 of whom were from the same family, died in a tragic fire. And investigators are still there trying to figure out what caused it, but they think it was space heaters.
Really?
Yeah. So I just got a press release from the state police just minutes ago, and they're pretty sure it's space heaters, but they're going to release another statement soon to let us know. But the whole community is devastated, and which is understandable when there's only 2,000 people in a town and 10 of them die. And then not only that, it was only like 2 weeks ago that one woman died in a car accident, a Brockway woman in a car accident on Route 219 in Elk County, and the very same day, another Brockway woman died in an accident right in Brockway. Her sister also died, and her other sister, who's from Bradford, was seriously injured and just this week got transferred to a rehab center.
Wow.
So Brockway's had it tough.
I guess, how far away is Brockway from Bradford?
Not very far, like an hour or so.
And sad thing, you said space heaters are pretty sure that the cause.
Yeah.
Did they have smoke alarms or anything that nobody really knows, right?
They don't know. And the 2 people who survived are like in shock and in the hospital. One is a 20-year-old and then her 11-year-old brother. And the 20-year-old jumped out of a second-story window and ran across the street to get somebody to help. And the one man, I saw this on one of the Pittsburgh TV stations, the one man tried to get in the house, just couldn't get in. There was too much smoke, too many flames. He just couldn't get in to try and help him.
Now, what time of day? Was this in the middle of the night?
3 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, see, everybody's sleeping. And,
yep.
Man.
Yeah, and the firemen got there within minutes. They said less than 4 minutes they were there, and the house was totally gone by then.
Yeah, that's a sad story, too.
Yeah, very sad.
And then we're talking about this week about the woman that left her, four-month-old baby in the car when she went shopping at Walmart. It's like, what are you thinking? Why would you leave your baby in the car any time of year? You know, maybe you think it's, summertime. Oh, it's hot. Well, maybe I won't leave it. But just any time of year, why would you leave a 4-month-old alone in a car by themselves? And, of course, somebody was nice enough. They actually heard the baby crying and called the police. And police came, and they found the woman in shopping at Walmart.
Well, they actually waited for her.
Really?
In the car and waited at least 15 minutes.
Wow.
For her to come back. So you figure she was in Walmart for 5 minutes, at least, because you can't get in and out of Walmart in 5 minutes, and waited for her for 15 minutes. So that's like 20 minutes at least. At the very least, she left that baby in the car. But I feel bad talking about her now because she was sent to jail, got bailed out, and minutes later was in a fatal car accident.
Yeah,
so,
killed herself, right? A lot of people, they think it's suicide.
That's what people are saying. And after seeing the car and knowing the road and how you could, the only way you could have an accident like that is if your gas pedal got stuck when you were asleep and crossed the road and hit a boulder. Other than that,
the car was just totaled.
It caught on fire. She got partially ejected, so what a mess.
Yeah, so, now the baby is without a mother.
Right.
Which I don't know if it's a good or a bad thing, if the mother's going to leave the baby alone in the car anyway.
Yeah, somebody actually had that comment on my blog today. Is the child better off with or without a mother like that?
Oh, jeez.
It's just tragic. I mean, for the rest of the family, it's just tragic.
Yeah, so what else? Anything else besides death and destruction?
Not really, but I do have another child abuse case that I told you about earlier this week.
Thank you, Ann.
A guy in a Pittsburgh suburb left his children alone, living in squalor and surviving on frozen French fries and Mountain Dew. The children are 2, 3, and 4 and were malnourished and living in deplorable conditions. Police noticed rubber tubing on bedroom doors, apparently aimed at preventing the children from leaving. The affidavit says a doctor found several bruises and injuries on the 3-year-old's hands. Police say his elder brother told them the boy hurt himself trying to get out of the room.
So the father locked him in the bedroom and then took off?
Locked him in the bedroom with frozen French fries and Mountain Dew.
So how did this come about? I mean, how did they get turned in? Did they eventually get out?
Somebody called to complain. So, yeah.
I tell you.
Yeah. So, yeah, I just don't have anything to say.
Yeah, what
about
a gloomy
that.
week going on around here in the area.
I know. And then, our regular viewers of this show will know the name Toby Taylor.
Ah, yes, Toby Taylor.
The guy who said his wife died while he was trying to stimulate her during sex with an electric cord. But police said, oh, no, Toby killed his wife.
Really? Are you sure about that?
That's what police say. Initially, he told investigators that his wife died as she stepped out of the shower and reached for her hairdryer. But then he changed his story to say that he used an electric current to stimulate her during sex. But investigators didn't believe Toby and noted several burns on her body and said, no, it didn't work. Apparently, he said he gave his wife a 15-second jolt of house current before she collapsed on the floor and stopped breathing. He gave her CPR and dressed her before calling police.
Yeah, throw him away. Lock him up, throw away the key.
Yeah, Toby, you're gone. You're gone, Toby.
Man, it's...
I wish I had some... There is good news.
Really?
Yes.
Please, share with us.
There's a groundbreaking at Bradford Regional Airport today for a new National Guard armory and training facility for the 56th Stryker Brigade. They are from Bradford and Ridgeway, and that's going on today, and that's really good news for the economy, for the National Guard guys. It's just good for everybody. So
Good.
It is good news.
Finally, there is light at the end of the tunnel.
Yes.
All right, so anything else for us, Ann? They got us all depressed.
I know, I'm sorry. I hate to depress people, but holy mackerel.
Yeah, we're going to have to run out and refill our depressants, antidepressant
I know. I'm going to try and
medication.
find only good news next week.
Yes, it'll be the good news with Scott and Ann, hopefully next week.
You know, it's hard, when you're the news leader of the Twin Tiers and having all bad news to report. I would like to report good news. I really would.
Get out there and do something good so we can report on it.
And
Let
then
us know.
call me and tell me about it. I would be
That's
really happy to hear it and report about it.
All right, so that's going to do it for the Buzz Week in Review. Hey, don't forget to go to scottsmorningbuzz.com if you haven't already. Got the Morning Buzz blog up on there, too. I got it. I'm following Ann's lead and getting into the world of blogging.
And I've already commented and welcomed you to the blogosphere.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right, so if you want to comment, it's going to be totally stuff off the top of my mind to get all these comments and stuff I want to say on the air about these stories, but I have to hold back due to, public opinion and FCC regulations. But on here, it's anything goes.
That's why blogs are cool.
Yes, just get inside the mind of Scott Douglas. You can do it at scottsmorningbuzz.com. All right, for Ann Holliday, I am Scott Douglas, a blogger extraordinaire, well, at least newbie. And we'll talk to you next week. See ya.